Jeez, and then I guess he's coming out of his shell real soon. Hi everyone on YouTube, all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 4 and my picks for Week 5 for the 2024 NFL season. Check it out. Alright. Week 4 wasn't the best of weeks, but it was good on straight up. I went 10-6. Against the spread was not the best overall on that one. Went 5-9-2 overall in the year. And over and under, I got the 1-3 overall in the year. And, and because of that, straight up, I'm 42-22 overall in the year. And against the spread, 30-28-2 overall in the year. And over and under, I'm back under 500, 6-9, which it was fun while it lasted, but what are you going to do? But anyways, my thoughts about Week 4. The Dallas and the New York Giants, that was a win that Dallas needed. So that was much needed on that one. New Orleans and the Atlanta. Atlanta has a good defense. Offensively, no. The LA Rams and the Chicago Bears. Chicago may be onto something. And maybe. We'll see. Minnesota and Green Bay. I'm kind of impressed with Minnesota lately. That's how really impressed I am with them. Pittsburgh and in Indianapolis. I will say that for that case scenario, Indianapolis came to play, and they did. The New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. Denver just dominated on defense. Just downright dominated on defense. And I think defensively they're a much better ball club right now compared to last year. Tampa Bay and Philadelphia. I will say this, it was a big win for Tampa Bay. That's all I can say about that one. Cincinnati and Carolina. It was a must-win. It was a must-win for Cincinnati, and they got it. So that's all I can tell you. Houston and Jacksonville. It could be the beginning of the end for Doug Peterson. That's all I can tell you. Arizona and Washington. Maybe Daniels could be the rookie of the year. We'll have to wait and see on that one. San Francisco and my Patriots. It's just the beginning for my Patriots, and I'm all telling you that right now. The Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. I didn't think that Vegas was going to pull that one off, but they did. That's all I can tell you. The Chiefs and the Chargers. I will say this, the Chiefs are winning because of the defense. Not Patrick Mahomes this year. And I will get to the part in a bit with Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins. But Buffalo Bills and the... Oh wait, I think I screwed up. I went 9-7. I'm 41-22 overall in the year. I'm sorry. I screwed up on the I did screw up on the Sunday Night Football one. I did put on the schedule in there. So I'm actually, instead of 10-6 overall in the year, I'm actually 9-7 overall in the year. 41-23 overall in the year. So my apologies to that mistake. So anyways, that being said, I totally forgot that Baltimore won the game. But yeah, they did. They dominated the game. Now Buffalo's in trouble. And the two Monday Night Football headers, with Tennessee and Miami. I watched ESPN First Take the other day. That Tyreek Hill made a mistake going to Miami. And possibly it. He could be right on that one. Can't trust Tua because he's on concussion protocol maybe until another 3 weeks. So I don't know what the hell's going to happen to Miami at that point. But you never know. And for the Detroit and Seattle. Detroit, congratulations to Jared Goff for a perfect game. And then, perfect complete pass. Unreal on that one. But hey, that's my thoughts about Week 4. Let's get on to my Week 5 picks. First off, before I get to my picks, I want to send my condolences out to people who are suffering from Hurricane Helene right now. It's a really deadly storm out in the south, in Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And I think possibly in the Louisiana area too, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, for those who are really suffering, who are suffering from Hurricane Helene, I send my thoughts and prayers out to you guys. So, anyways, back to my picks. And by the way, for the buys this week, the Detroit Lions, the LA Chargers, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Tennessee Titans. If you have the Tennessee defense, the Philadelphia Eagles defense, if you have it. So, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, or if you have Jared Goff, or the Lions defense, bench them this week because they're not going to be playing on fantasy football this week. So I want you to be aware of that right now. Anyways, that being said, let's get on to my picks. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. This is a game that Atlanta got a good upset victory last week. You must be enjoying that. Now they're going to face Tampa Bay, and they're like, don't forget us. So anyways, that being said, I think Tampa Bay is going to have a slight upset. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Atlanta Falcons to win in Atlanta. On the line out, Tampa Bay's favored by 1.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Tampa Bay plus 1.5. Over and under is 43.5. I'm going to go over 43.5. And the first international game of the year in London. So it's the Minnesota Vikings representing the home team, and the New York Jets are representing the visiting team in this game. But Minnesota is surprising everybody on this way right now. Excuse me for a minute. I think I forgot my. I think as of, oh yeah, that's right. But excuse me, I've just forgot in there. But for Sam Darnold right now, I'm making a case. Sam Darnold, as of right now, I know early in my earlier prediction, like I think my comeback play of the year, it was Aaron Rodgers as my comeback play of the year. But now I'm leaning towards Sam Darnold as my comeback play of the year right now, after what he's been doing. So, and a former Jets quarterback too, may I remind you. So I think he was I think Sam Darnold was a Jets quarterback. So anyways, he is up against, I think, his former team though. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken, for Sam Darnold, I think he was the last guy to be the quarterback before the Jets were, I think, before all this scenario started. Yeah, he started off with the Jets in 2018, but okay, he wasn't Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry about that. But, I've just been so, but Sam Darnold was in Carolina, then he had a brief run with San Francisco, but now he's with the 49ers. But like I've been mentioning, like I said, I know I said Aaron Rodgers is my comeback play of the year, which he's going to be playing the Jets against the Vikings in this one. I think I'm leaning towards Sam Darnold right now, the way they've been rolling out so far. Anyways, that being said, the least, and the Vikings defense, they're awful like the Purple People Eaters from the 70s and the best in that era. So anyways, I think that being said alone, I think I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the New York Jets to win this game. On the line, the Vikings are favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take the Vikings minus 4. Over and under, it's 40. I'm going to go over 40 in this game. The Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Chicago's going in the right direction, not Carolina. So I'm going to take the Chicago Bears over the Carolina Panthers to win this game in Chicago. On the line, though, Chicago's favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Chicago minus 4. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Not going to lie, Cincinnati needed to win last week, and they did. But can they do it against Baltimore? I probably don't think so. That being said, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens over the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game. On the line now, I think Baltimore's favored by 3 in this game. I think that's what it is. And hold on. Yeah, I'm going to look at the spread right now because I forgot what the spread was. I thought I'd write that down, but I totally forgot about it. So yeah, anyways, I think for that case scenario, but what I'm trying to say is the Bengals was a 2.5 point favorite. But anyways, Cincinnati needed a win last week and they did. But, I'm not too sure I'm not too sure about they're gonna beat Baltimore this week. I think Baltimore's really hungry for that division. So, anyways, that being said, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens on the road to win over the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game. On the line, though, the Baltimore is favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Baltimore minus 2.5. My Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. All right, we're at home. We're fine, but we had a devastating loss last week. We just got killed by San Francisco, which we all projected that was going to happen. And everyone's chanting, put in Drake May, Drake May, Drake May. Look, as a Patriots fan, and I'm just saying this now, it's too early for that, you know? That offensive line is just really garbage. I don't care what anyone says. Defensively, they're garbage. That both sides of the ball are garbage. It is not looking pretty right now. It is not the way you want to put in a rookie quarterback in that situation like that. Just as but just go and see what Carolina's going through right now. You know, with Bryce Young, with that horrible that offense and defense. It's kind of the same situation, but only difference is it's like we're just trying to rebuild it. But the thing is, you don't want to put in a rookie quarterback in a situation like that. It's going to make him feel terrible. You got to learn the game a little bit. Aaron Rodgers had to do that. Steve Young had to do that. Patrick Mahomes had to do that. And ironically, Tom Brady had to go through that too. So anyways, I'm just saying, he needs to learn the game. Learn the game, you'll be fine. So anyways, good. Now with the Dolphins being hurt too right now, they still got Tyreek Hill. If he can get the ball in the hands on Tyreek Hill, it's all over. So I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins over my Patriots at home to win this game. On the line, though, it is a slight upset, but my Patriots are favored by 1 in this game. I'm going to go with the Miami +1. I'm not surprised it's not a pick'em, though. I'm really surprised it's not a pick'em. I would have thought that game would have been a pick'em. But anyways, that being said, the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. For this game, I think Daniels is going to be the rookie of the year for sure if they win the division, if they keep playing well. I think that's what's going to be the case. I'm going to take the Washington Commanders over the Cleveland Browns to win this game in Washington. On the line, though, the Commanders are favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Commanders -3. The Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is going to be a long season for Jacksonville if they lose this game. They have to win this game. But I don't think that's going to be the case right now. So I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts over the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this game. On the line, though, it's a slight upset, by the way. The Indianapolis Colts are favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. The Jacksonville Jaguars are favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts +2.5. The Houston Astros, not Houston Astros, by the way, baseball playoffs is coming. But the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. And this has got to be, I got to say, the Tyreek Hill Bowl. And all I can tell you that Tyreek Hill is going to be so motivated for this game. I think he's going to light the field out of his former team, and the Buffalo Bills are not going to have any answer whatsoever. If you think that loss in Buffalo against Baltimore was pretty bad, I think this is going to be much worse when they play Houston with Stephon Diggs. Yeah, Stephon Diggs playing against his former team. I'm pretty sure he's going to be geeked up in that game. He's going to probably be like the Energizer Bunny. He's going to be on that all day. He's going to be lighting it up against his former team. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. So I'm going to take the Houston Texans at home over the Buffalo Bills to win this game. On the line, though, Houston's favored by 1 in this game. I'm going to take Houston -1. The Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, defensively, I'm going to go with who has the better defense in this game. And that's going to say the Denver Broncos in this one. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos over the Las Vegas Raiders to win this game. On the line, though, the Denver Broncos are favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos -2.5. The Green Bay Packers and the LA Rams. I'm not gonna lie, the Rams need help. And then playing against Green Bay, I think they're doing just fine without Jordan Love. They're gonna get the win. I'm gonna take the Green Bay Packers over the LA Rams to win this game. On the line though, Green Bay's favored by 5 in this game. I'm gonna take Green Bay -5. The New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Now for this game, Seattle must be really upset they lost to the Lions, and they're gonna take it out on the Giants. And it's at home for Seattle. So I'm gonna take the Seattle Seahawks over the New York Giants to win this game. On the line though, I'll give the Giants this. The New York Giants, the Seattle Seahawks are favored by 6 in this game. I'm gonna take the Giants plus +6. Excuse me. The San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, for this game, I really think this is going to be a must-win for San Francisco. They have to win. Otherwise, they're going to be a little bit of a slump like like other teams have been doing lately. They don't want that. They got a good win last week, but they need to win their division games. That's what's important to them last week. So I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers over the Arizona Cardinals at home to win this game. On the line though, San Francisco's favored by 7.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take San Francisco -7.5. The Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Football. Now for this game, I think Justin Fields is on the case for a comeback play of the year as well. I think he needed to get out of Chicago. And look what he's doing in Pittsburgh right now. So, I'm not going to lie on this one. I think I'm going to be rooting for Justin Fields to win this game. So, and I've said before that my Patriots should have picked up Justin Fields. Look what he's doing in Pittsburgh right now. But, for my case, I don't think my Patriots would have been a good fit for him either. But, there was a guy who I really liked from the draft with Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. That was the quarterback I originally wanted to take. But anyways, that you can't do nothing now. I can't retrace the past. But anyways, that being said, I'm going to take Pittsburgh Steelers over the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. In Pittsburgh, on the line though, Pittsburgh favored by 2.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Pittsburgh -2.5. Over and under, it's 43.5. I'm going to hedge my bets in this one. I'm going to go under 43.5 point favorites in this game. And for Monday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. I'm not going to lie. I was debating back and forth on there, especially on the over and under in this one. Because it's so damn close. But defensively, they're both good on defensive side of the ball, which I think that's going to be key momentum. Patrick Mahomes and the offense is kind of struggling at this point, but they're hanging on. And I think they're going to hang on to win this game. And they're going to take the Kansas City Chiefs at home over the New Orleans Saints to win the game. On the line note, I will give the New Orleans Saints this. The Chiefs are favored by 5.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints plus 5.5. Over and under, it's 42.5. I'm going to go over 42.5. Okay, a big shout out this week is the Blind Canadian Cat. Check her out on the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below right here. Until then, this is Andrew Warren signing off saying, rock out and eat your breakfast.